First of all, there's a lot of people here tonight. It's awesome. I'm kind of nervous for some reason. I feel like I haven't done a Wednesday night Bible study in like a month. It's because I haven't. All right. So we're going to jump right into it this evening. So just to recap first, I wanted to recap from a couple weeks ago. So Dennis... first of all, before that, in Daniel chapter 1, we saw how God really had a hand in Daniel and his friends' lives, and we got to see them kind of stand up for their faith, and we got to see how God kind of protected them, and that's kind of a recurring theme that we're going to see in this book. But then a couple weeks ago, Dennis took us through chapter 2, and he shared about King Nebuchadnezzar's dream, about Daniel's interpretation of that dream. So Nebuchadnezzar had this dream about this giant statue that was made up of different metals. There was gold at the top, and then there's a mixture of iron and clay at the bottom. And then it talked about this stone that was not cut by human hands that destroyed the statue and grows into a mountain that fills the world. And Nebuchadnezzar, basically, he demanded that his magicians should interpret his dream. Remember, Nebuchadnezzar's super powerful king of Babylon, and he actually threatened to execute them if they failed to interpret his dream. So the magicians were unable to interpret the dreams. So Nebuchadnezzar ordered the execution of all these wise men in Babylon, and that included Daniel and his friends. But then Daniel asked the king for some time. He said, "Give me a minute. Let me interpret this." And Daniel and his friends pray for God's mercy, and God reveals the meaning of that dream to Daniel. I knew I heard voices. Daniel and his friends. It's me. Pray for God's mercy. Thank God. It's from sharing the live stream, which you guys can all do. But so Daniel asked for some time to interpret that dream, and then Daniel explains that the statue represents 4 kingdoms, that there was actually some deeper meaning to this statue. Starting with Babylon, and then the stone and the mountain represent this kingdom by God that will never be destroyed. So he goes through the different levels and the different materials this statue is made out of. And Daniel's interpretation of this dream